Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Latoya and it is about to be my 1 year sewing anniversary. I got a sewing machine for my birthday on August 9th of 2025 and I started sewing and have not stopped since. This past year, I made 41 projects. Even saying that out loud is insane to me. I made 41 projects during my first year of sewing and I want to show them all to you. So get a snack, get a drink, get comfortable, and let's go through everything I made during my first year of sewing. So we have a lot to get through. I'm gonna try to make this as quick and seamless as possible. The first thing I made is a pillow, a quilted pillow out of this thrifted fabric that I got at the Waist Shed. If you live in Chicago, the Waist Shed is the best place to get thrifted fabric. They have everything in there, patterns, magazines, fabric, thread, literally everything that you could ask for as it relates to sewing. That was a great place to start for me. And so I made this pillow. It's quilted, it's cute. Why is it so small? I don't know. After the pillow, I started getting into zippered pouches. This is pouch number 1 that I made out of this cute lemon fabric. I thought this was so cute, but the dimensions were all the way off. I followed a YouTube video, and at that time, I couldn't measure or cut straight to save my life. I still can't really do those things, but I made this and I think it was so cute. And then I decided, let's try it again and make one that's the actual dimensions from the video. And I made this blue one, also quilted with a cute little strap. Loved it. And just to keep it going, I made another one. This one is also out of a pink fabric that I got from the Waist Shed. And this actually holds all of my sewing notions. So thread, my sewing machine feet, needles, everything you could ask for is in here. So those are the 3 zippered pouches that I made. Also, what beginner sewist doesn't make a tote bag? I made this cute, so freaking cute. Oh my gosh, I love this one. This right now holds a lot of my scrap fabric. I had to take some out because it was overflowing. There's a pocket in here. It's pink on the inside. Isn't she cute? I love this thing. After a couple of months of having my machine, I signed up for a beginner sewing class just so I could learn a couple of things. And we made this cute patchwork style pillow with a ruffle on the side. This was such a fun project because what the heck? I don't know. And also in that class, we made pin cushions. So this was the first one that I made. And then I made this one with the striped patchwork. And these are the pin cushions I use every single day. I think I made this one on YouTube, actually. I made this in a vlog. There are 2 things that I made that I don't have because they were gifts. I made another tote bag and another zippered pouch for my friend who had a baby. So it was kind of like a little baby bag, diaper bag situation. It was really cute. I didn't get any pictures of it because at that time I was rushing. I learned in my first year that I do not like sewing for people. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't like sewing on a deadline and I don't like sewing for others. That's just the truth. Another thing that I made that's not here are some hand bands for my son. That's what he called them, hand bands. I'll put a picture in right here. I don't know where he got this idea from, but he asked me to make them. And about a week and a half later, they were gone. So I don't have them to show you right now. Then I made a bestie bag. This is a zippered bag. It has some pockets in there. It's a crossbody bag. I made one of these out of some jeans that no longer fit me. And then my friend said it was cute. And so I made her one too. I don't have it. Again, didn't take pictures of it, but I made 2 bestie bags. Okay, and then another item that I made that I don't have with me because I was too lazy to go get it is an apron. I made an apron in my sewing class. This is what it looks like. I have a reel on it on Instagram if you want to check it out. But simple, cute little apron, nothing too fancy. I think I've worn it maybe 2 times, but hey. So that was it for all of the non-garment items. I got through all of that and I was like, yeah, I'm ready to make some clothes, baby. So let's get going. The first thing I made was this dress. It's a dress that I made out of a bed sheet. At the time, I was just like, I'm gonna choose something simple, I'm gonna make it, and we're gonna see what it looks like. This is Simplicity 9136. It was truly just a practice garment. It was way too big. I didn't know how to choose sizes. Also not a style that I really like. And the bed sheet that I chose, could it have been any uglier? I don't know. But I did use an invisible zipper, and it turns out that it wasn't invisible at all. And that's because I didn't know what I was doing. But that was my first garment ever. I thought she was so cute at the time. And hey, we all got to start somewhere, right? So after I made that dress, I was feeling pretty confident, and I was like, oh, I'm going to self-draft something, because that makes sense, right? Never did that before, but I'm just going to try. I made a pair of shorts. These are just a cute little pair of pajama shorts. These don't fit. They never fit. Actually, they were way too small. They could not go over my butt, but I kept them because, hey, they were cute. First thing I ever made without a pattern. And I think they came out pretty good again, but they don't fit. So not very helpful. Then I was like, let's try it again. And I made these. I actually put pockets in these. Thought that was very cool. I never wear them. The elastic on here is way too tight. It cuts off my circulation. And then I was done with the shorts after that. These are the only pair of shorts that I've made. Again, don't wear either of them, but hey, as I'm filming this, I'm realizing it's much harder than I anticipated. So yeah, we're gonna just try to do this quickly. The next up is this dress. This is a pajama dress, and yeah, she's not cute at all. She's not cute at all. Some of these are practice projects and they never get worn. Although I could probably wear this in the house. I just think the neckline is huge. I'm not sure why it needed to look like that, but I made this dress. I also made this keyhole dress. It has a hole in the back and it is a knit fabric dress. I learned that working with knit fabric is extremely hard. It's very slippery, it's very slinky. You have to have the right needle. It's a lot. It's a lot. And this fabric is awful. I don't remember even where I got this fabric from, but it's terrible. It was terrible to work with, but I did like the dress. I think it came out cute. This is basically a toile and I have to circle back to this pattern. Oh, for all the patterns, I will write it somewhere on the screen because I can't remember right now. It's too much. Next up is this A-line skirt. I think this came out so cute. I struggled with this. This is the first time I made something with a lining and it did not turn out right. It did not turn out right at all. The back looks, look, we don't have to talk about it. I'm pretty sure I vlogged making this and it was a disaster. So yeah, I don't wear that, but she's cute. I also made this pajama shirt. I wanted to do something like a color blocking situation. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I thought it was cute. This is supposed to be for pajamas. And this was the first time that I made buttonholes, actually. I love the fact that you can do buttonholes automatically on a sewing machine. I don't know that I had ever thought about buttonholes before, but very cool, very cute. This project was extremely hard, extremely hard. If there's anything that you will see as a trend here is that I did things as a beginner that was probably a bit ridiculous to try, putting on a collar, doing pockets, doing invisible zippers. I really just went head first. And I also basically learned how to sew using only Big Four patterns. And if you know anything about Big Four, they don't do instructions very well, okay? They basically are like, do this, do this, do this. They're not telling you how. So a lot of that stuff I pretty much learned on my own. So I think that was great though. I have no regrets about that. I feel like that was a very smart way to learn a lot of things and put myself in positions that I probably wouldn't have if I kind of went the more traditional route and did like easy projects. I kind of just went in and I did everything and I had lots of learning opportunities, but lots of really great projects too. Like this jumpsuit. I made this really cool, beautiful, 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 beautiful jumpsuit. And I put some cinching in the back. I put buttons on here. This took me a couple of days to make, but when I tell you, I was so proud of this when I made it. It was the coolest thing ever. And this was like 2 months into me making garments. So again, if you're a beginner, I say just go for it. Like there is no rule that you can't try something that's labeled as intermediate or advanced. Just try it. That's the easiest way to learn, is to try and fail and try again. And that's the way I did everything. Speaking of trying and failing, here's another set. This is, I believe this is a No Me pattern. It's a halter top situation. I chose the wrong size for this. And I also needed a full bust adjustment, things that I hadn't done at the time that I made this, but I learned, trust me. So I had to do a lot of finagling. The back of this looks jacked up. The skirt looks like somebody who shouldn't have been making this yet made it. But again, I was willing to try and I didn't really care about that. So I got cute pictures out of it. I think it came out cute, but I definitely need to make it again and make it right. Next up is a blow tank. I made probably like 6 of these things. I made a brown one, a gray one, a black one, a blue one, an orange one, a pink one. I've made so many of them and I don't think I have the fit right on any of them. So this is the brown number 1. And then because I'm not a quitter, I made a brown number 2. This one is a little different because it actually has a seam down the middle. I don't remember why I ended up doing that, but hey, that's where we did. And then I also made one in this kind of like gray mesh. I wear this one pretty frequently. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look good. It's not the right fit. But hey, learning opportunities, right? So I made this one as well. Then I made this t-shirt. This is just a brown t-shirt. I'm pretty sure this is by Friday Pattern Company. It's a free pattern. And I wanted like a gym tee, a gym baby tee, if you will. It came out okay. It's not my favorite. I want to try I think it's called the Honey Girl tee by Paradise Patterns. That will probably be my next try for a t-shirt, but I like this one. It was cool. I do wear this one all the time. I wear it to the gym basically every single week, but it's not perfect, right? It's good enough. So if you've been watching the channel, then you've definitely seen this, but this is the Sail Away dress by Le Perline. This was one of my toiles that I made after struggling to get the right fit, but it did eventually come together. Don't worry. I absolutely love this fabric. This, I believe, is a tablecloth. At least that's what it feels like. I thrifted this and I kind of want to finish this dress. I never like wrapped it up, but I think this is still wearable and I could finish it and actually wear it. What do you think? I don't know what number garment we're on, but I made this really cool bomber jacket. Oh my goodness. This project was something because this jacket was unlined. In the pattern, it is not lined at all, but I just refused to make an unlined jacket. So guess who learned how to make a lining, bag a lining, put it together? Look, it was a hot mess. I made my own facings. Yeah, I did a lot for this project and it's cool. It's wearable-ish, but learning opportunity. We're going to call it that for sure. I do love how the inside looks though. The inside, I think she came out cute. And then I did kind of contrasting colors with the collar and with the cuffs. I was really out here doing my thing. Like I was really doing big things for such a beginner. Like I was just doing stuff. I wasn't afraid. And that is so unlike me. I take a very anti-perfectionist position when it comes to sewing. There is nothing I can lose. There's no point in not trying. If the inside looks ugly, who's gonna see it? You know? And that is probably the main reason why I've been able to get so much done is because I don't worry about it being perfect. I don't worry about it being straight line, cleaned. No, I'm just making it, okay? And then as time goes on, my things continue to get better. But I don't want to be a perfectionist when it comes to sewing. I refuse. All right, let's continue moving forward. You've also seen this if you watch my channel. This is the second toile that I made of the Sail Away dress. Again, perfectly wearable, just never got around to finishing it because it was a stressful time in my life. It was a very stressful time, okay? And this is the last one, okay? We're just gonna get all the Sail Away dresses done. This is the last, and this is the final version that I made of the Sail Away dress for my Tennessee vacation. Again, I thought this was so freaking cute. I still think it's cute. I wear this all the time. As often as I possibly can, I'm putting this dress on because I think it is so freaking cute. And I need to make the maxi version. There's a maxi version and there's also a V-neck version. I think I could get into it. I do think I could get into that. Next up, I made a skirt. This is the Sunrise Skirt pattern by Jessie Lou Patterns, and I love this skirt. I've been wearing this skirt basically every other day this summer, and I live by it, okay? I think it is perfect. I think it is great in every single way. The only thing I don't like about that pattern is the ties And the kind of way you have to take it off, like if you need to use the bathroom, you're basically getting naked. You have to unfold everything, that's actually kind of annoying. So it's a great pattern, don't get me wrong, but I'm probably gonna try the season skirt. It doesn't have a tie, it's all one piece. I think I'm gonna try that one, but I do love the sunrise skirt. Again, cute, perfect. Nothing's wrong with it per se, but I think wearability, I'll give it like a 3 out of 5. I did also make another one. So I'm wearing it right now, but I'll show you here. This is my second sunrise skirt. I made it in this like cream color. It can go with pretty much everything, including the top that I have on right now. And this top is the hazel top pattern. I was actually a tester for this, my first time testing. I made this maybe like 2 weeks ago, but I think it's so freaking cute. And I'm also gonna make it in a dress. This fabric is a thrifted bed sheet, I'm pretty sure. So again, just using something cheap and easy because I was a tester for it, first time making it. I was worried that it wouldn't fit, but it turned out perfectly. All right, we're coming up to the end here. I'm actually making pretty good time. Hopefully I'm not just like flipping through all of these things, but the next thing I made is this cute quarter zip and matching bottoms to go with it. This is a piping set that I made. I saw somebody have a piped outfit and I was like, I could do that. I could do that, right? I could do that. So I made this really, really cool and comfy set. I actually need to hem the bottom of the pants because I messed up the hem, but tell me this isn't cute. You can't tell me this ain't cute. This is the same fabric that I made the jumpsuit out of. That fabric I got from a holiday swap party with my sewing club. And when I tell you I used every single bit of it, I was going to make the most of that fabric. So I definitely did. And I love this outfit. But like I said, I have to hem the bottom so that they're a little bit more neat. I also made this quarter zip. This is basically the toile that I made of this pattern. This is the Oscar pattern, I believe it's called. I'll put it on screen. I made this out of a bed sheet as well, just because I was trying to get the fit and figure out whether I liked it or not. Ended up loving it and I ended up making it again. So that's what this is. It's cute. I do wear this very frequently. Last two things now. This first thing is a button-up shirt. This is the Jenna shirt pattern and I put some really cute red buttons on there. I loved making this. When it comes to sewing patterns, I love things with hella steps and intricate details and like, I just love it. Like doing a placket, this was my first placket. This was such a fun experience. Cuffs, collars, I love that. I love it down. And I think this came out so cute. And finally, my cute little romper. This is my latest project. It is another pattern test. This is the Ophelia romper, or Ophelia playsuit, I should say. I made this in the same fabric that I made my skirt out of. Again, I think this was a thrifted, like, I don't know, tablecloth or table runner. It came out so cute. It has pockets, it's cinched at the side, cute little buttons down the front. I loved it. If there's a pattern and I'm interested in it, I'm going to make it. It doesn't matter if I'm a beginner or not. Those are all the things that I made during my first year. I feel like I ran through all of those things. Hopefully I got everything. As a beginner sewist, I truly just started making things. I didn't let anything intimidate me. There was nothing that I thought I couldn't do. If I saw something and I thought it was cute, I was actually going to make it. I was gonna make it, and I didn't care. So let me ask you guys, do you think that I can upgrade from beginner to intermediate? What do you think? I've made all of these different things that you just saw. I'm pretty sure I'm no longer a beginner. And you know what? Let me show you actually what just came in. I just got my second machine. My birthday's coming up and I was like, you know what? I think it's time for me to get a serger. I got a Brother 1030D serger. I have a Brother sewing machine. I have a Brother printer. And I was like, yeah, if I'm gonna get a serger, I'm gonna get a Brother serger as well. So over the next little while, I will be setting this up and using her so that the insides of my garments can finally stop looking so janky I can be official and I'll be surging. So that is this year's birthday gift, and I'm gonna spend another year sewing, making better things. This year truly was about just getting practice, trying new things, testing out different techniques, learning how to do certain things. And I was pretty much entirely using thrifted fabrics or gifted fabrics. I do have a collection of fabrics now, as you can see behind me, where I actually went to fabric stores and bought them. I just have still been a little scared to actually cut into them, but that is going to change. Moving forward, I will be using proper fabric, trying to make really nice and just well-made garments. I had to take that time to just make stuff and make it ugly. And now that I have so much experience and knowledge, I'm gonna be making things that are just clean, pristine. I'm excited. We'll see where the next year takes me. I don't know if I'm gonna make 40 things next year. I don't even know how I did that this year. I have no idea. This is not even including all of the stuff that like is half made. I'm looking at a pile over there. There are things that just, they were bad. They were bad, you know, things that I was like, I'm not gonna show this. I'm not gonna show this. We're just gonna leave those in the dead pile, basically. If you'll notice, there's one thing that I struggled to make and did not ever get right. If you sew, you know what this one thing is. And I'm gonna say it on the count of three. 1, 2, 3, pants. Yes. If you sew, you know pants are so hard to make. And it's not even that they're hard to make, they're hard to fit. I haven't figured out the fit of pants yet, but when I tell you over the next couple of months, that is going to be my mission. I'm going to make pants. I have so many pants patterns, so many bottom weight fabrics, and I'm ready to do it. I think I can do it. So that's the thing that I'm going to be tackling in my second year. And I also want to make a coat, maybe a trench coat, or like another bomber, I don't know, something like that. So pants, coats, and then really nice clean insides. Those are my goals for my second year of sewing. But yeah, that's everything. That's everything that I made in my first year of sewing. Let me know what you think, what things look good, what things needed a little bit more work. And what did you make during your first year of sewing? Tell me in the comments, let's talk about it. If there's patterns that you think I should try, let me know. I know I said that I wasn't going to be doing a lot of sewing on this channel, but I think I am. I think I was trying to convince myself that I didn't like it, but I do. So we'll probably have a sewing video coming up here in a little bit. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sitting through all of the things that I made. Hope you liked it, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye.